G'day, footy fans. The AFL Marsh National Under-18s Championship has a winner, and that winner is South Australia. They will be crowned the undefeated champions, their first title for over 5 years. Today, we're recapping all the action from Marvel Stadium. Mitch Marsh, my boy, 5 goals, his heroics, and Young Guns, who boosted their AFL Draft stocks. So if you are interested in the draft, and you see yourself as a little amateur recruiter, get your notebooks out. We're going to go in what happened in this game and who stood out. So South Australia ended up 91-57 winners, and that is 4 straight wins, opening their campaign with a strong win over the Allies, rolled through Metro WA, and now finished with a statement. This game, Vic Country did come to play early doors. Josh Lindsay showcasing his ball movement. Jesse Meler being a complete menace. And also Armu, who looked unstoppable in that first quarter, gave the Victorians some hope. But in the second half and towards the end of the second quarter, it was a procession. Once South Australia hit that transition gear, their great handball game, their overlap run, they absolutely blew this game off the charts. The Crow Eaters, just too powerful and too clean with the ball in hand. Marsh was a constant menace throughout, set the tone when he went forward. His leads were impeccable, and his finishing is a joy to behold. Armu, he was a big standout for Vic. His presence in the forward line is really, really strong, really uses his physicality well. And South Australia, the way they pile on these goals, they have so many big users throughout that middle of the park. They're a real strong team, and they really did control this game. At South Australia, they get to celebrate, but this is a real important one. These games are so important for your draft stock, it shouldn't be understated, and a lot of players put their name in lights. Mitch Marsh, obviously, is the first one we're going to talk about. He has been kicking goals for fun, left footer, strong in the air, and crazy good down on the ground. He's got a real good clutch finish. He reads the play well, and I can see him really being a link-up man in the AFL. Coming from that third tall pick, he is a literal dangerous player, and I had him in my top 30. Not many people did, but I think he's going to shoot up everyone's draft board. He works really well. He does the team things. He's really, really solid. Aidan Schubert is another one that just seems to pop up and go about quietly. He's been really strong in this championships. Had the 2 goals in this game. His ability to play up the ground, play down on the ground as well as a ruck, but also play in that kind of awkward hybrid role. He's a real standout, and he works really hard. Dyson Sharp definitely putting his hand up to be and pick 1 here. Another strong showing. His ability to find the ball, averaging over 25 touches in this carnival. He is polished, but he's got leadership and showcasing this ability to go forward and kick clutch goals. Everyone's been saying that he's kind of an expert in everything, not a master of everything. I think that's unfair. You watch him play football, his ability to have that kind of Dangerfield-like ability to go forward and kick goals shouldn't be understated. A real solid user as well, and he really gets transition going. He's a real strong running player. I really like Dyson Sharp. Look out for him. And Cameron Nairn, he didn't dominate this game, but his ability just to link up and really do it is something that shouldn't be understated. Another one is Harley Barker as well. He's been a real constant threat coming out from wide. These are 2 players that I'm really intrigued to see where they fall, particularly Barker. We have a lot of these oversized wingers in the AFL, these guys that kind of link-up players. He's in everything. His work rate is understated, and I love how he goes about his work. Josh Lindsay, he was probably one of the best and the standouts really for them. His ability to use the ball was really good. There was a few times this week, though, he did get caught a cropper and took on more than he could chew. But he's very dangerous in transition. He can run with the ball as well. But his ability to set up attack is really, really integral. Jesse Meler, the Geelong NGA, 3 goals. This guy is really annoying that he's going to Geelong. He is that type of player. There's a little bit of Mears about him. There's that element that you can see him being a midfielder in later life. Real strong performance. Armu was fantastic. He's 10 marks. He had 6 of them inside 50 in the first half. real big presence. My one question mark is what happens when the physicality isn't so poignant, but he was really strong. What went wrong for them? They just couldn't match South Australia's run in the second half. The defensive structure fell apart. Will Duursma had a lot of the ball in this game, and he does read the play well. I feel like he's suffering from just being that kind of, where do you play him? And I would like to see him in these remaining games for Gippsland really have a focal point, because I feel like he is a real talent. Let's go with the takeaways. The Marsh, Schubert, Nairn, Ainsworth caused chaos. It stretched their defence all day. South Australia really playing the closest to modern-day football in this carnival. When you look at the midfield depth, we haven't talked about him, but Jack Cook, really solid as well. He is really blanketing some really solid midfielders this year, and he won't get a lot of kudos for it, but I love the way that he works defensively. South Australia, they took risks, they kicked to the corridor, and they capitalised on turnovers. They really forced Vic Country into errors. Structure held up under pressure. Let's look at some of the NGAs as well before we go. I would say players like Mr. Harry Dean, he really did stand out for Vic Country. He was really strong. His ability to play out in front and really look to take the game on is something that's going to really appeal to Cal, and they've got a real gem there. Cody Walker had his little flashes as an underager as well, but we have got to talk about Adelaide have a little Vic Country boy themselves. In Mitchell Stevens, he really did showcase that link-up work for him. I really did enjoy what he did in this game. He's really showcased in the carnival this year his ability to do the right thing at the right time. So let's look at the draft implications on this. I'd say Marsh now is really pushing in that top 20. Sharp is really gunning for that top 3 spot. I wouldn't be surprised to see Marsh be, if he keeps this up for his club level as well, really, really high up. His ability to play tall, small, his be that link is really strong. Sharp, his class by foot, his ability to really get the game going as well should be understated. And Cameron Nairn will be in the group's minds. His ability to really hit targets shouldn't be understated. Lewis Kellaway, the Richmond father and son, he came into this game really late. He was really strong. He's definitely going to be attracting a bid in them early 40s. Jet DeLitt, he will do his draft implications no harm, because he has really showcased to be a role player. He can be strong at it. Harley Barker, Matt LeRae, Sam Cumming, particularly Harley Barker, I think his link-up play is something that we should really look out for. On the Vic Country, Noah Hibbins-Hargraves didn't have one of his greatest games, but did kick a clutch goal in the late game here. He really does showcase that if you have a right structure around him and the ball goes his way, he is a very limited touch player, but massive impact. It was a really interesting thing. The next crop from South Australia has set the bar high, and they are going to really make up some good portions of this draft. Vic Country, they had some solid performers, probably not the carnival that they expected, but they are going to be an exciting talent. Stay tuned, South Australia, undefeated, they are the champions, and they will be the talk of the AFL world. Mitch Marsh, remember the name. We really did talk about him and build him up pre-carnival. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I'll see you next time. Pom out.
Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it